It's been said that Michael Crichton's novel Jurassic Park is required reading for anyone who works in the field of genetics. It has been credited with inspiring many people to pursue careers in science. But did you know that before Jurassic Park, paleontology was an obscure branch of science known only to a few? And since then, we've discovered dozens of new dinosaurs. We've found ancient DNA. We've even brought some extinct animals back to life. Join me today as we look at what we've learned about dinosaurs since the release of Jurassic Park. You probably know the story. A bunch of scientists, including paleontologist Alan Grant, paleobotanist Ellie Sattler, and chaos mathematician Ian Malcolm, are invited to a secret island theme park to check it out before the public opening. The park's founder, John Hammond, had cloned dinosaurs from preserved DNA found in fossilized mosquitoes. The dinosaurs are kept on the island, where they are safely contained until a disgruntled employee turns off the park's security systems, allowing the dinosaurs to roam free. The visitors must now escape the island while being chased by hungry carnivores such as the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex. This movie was a massive hit, grossing over $1 billion worldwide. In fact, it was the first movie ever to do so. But while the movie was great fun, it also inspired a lot of interest in real dinosaurs. So much so that paleontologists like Ceratops began receiving letters asking them to clone the dinosaurs, just like in the movie. Now, although cloning dinosaurs is still seen as science fiction, the movie did inspire many young minds to become scientists. So what has our understanding of dinosaurs actually taught us since Jurassic Park? For starters, the idea that DNA could be recovered from fossils has been around since the early 1980s, when scientists found preserved DNA in a 2-million-year-old fossil of a woolly mammoth. The problem is that DNA degrades quickly, so finding well-preserved ancient DNA is quite rare. This is why scientists were so excited in 2023 when a team led by paleogeneticist Professor Ida I. Weinberger announced that they had successfully extracted and sequenced the oldest DNA ever. This ancient DNA is between 600,000 and 1 million years old and came from a mammoth tooth found in Siberia. While this discovery is exciting, it's still not old enough to help us clone a dinosaur, because dinosaurs went extinct around 66 million years ago. But if we can't use DNA to bring dinosaurs back to life, how have we managed to bring any extinct animal back to life? Well, we haven't brought a dinosaur back to life, but we have brought a relative of the mammoth back to life. Woolly mammoth went extinct around 4,000 years ago at the end of the last ice age. Scientists were able to use preserved DNA from these animals, along with the genome of an Asian elephant, to edit the elephant's DNA so that it would resemble that of the mammoth more closely. They then used this edited DNA to create a hybrid elephant-like animal with mammoth-like features. These animals are not true mammoths, but they may hold the key to bringing other extinct species back to life, including possibly dinosaurs. Now, even though we can't bring dinosaurs back to life yet, we have made some incredible discoveries about them since Jurassic Park came out. For example, before Jurassic Park, we thought that all dinosaurs were cold-blooded, like reptiles. However, a study published in 2014 showed that many dinosaurs were actually warm-blooded like birds. This discovery was made possible by an international team of researchers who examined the bones of a relative of Ankylosaurus called Boreapelta, Mark Michelai. By studying the chemical makeup of the dinosaur's bones, the researchers were able to determine that it had a high metabolic rate, which means that it was warm-blooded. This discovery has revolutionized our understanding of dinosaurs because it shows that they were not just reptiles that lay eggs and are cold-blooded, but rather they were more like mammals and birds. Another incredible discovery that has been made since Jurassic Park is the finding of dinosaur embryos. In 2021, a group of Chinese paleontologists discovered a fossil of a baby Triceratops embryo inside its unhatched egg. This discovery was significant because it provided a rare glimpse into the lives of dinosaurs before they hatched. The researchers were able to study the embryo's bones and determine that it was around 75 centimeters long and weighed approximately 4 pounds. They also determined that the embryo was curled up in a ball inside its egg, which is a behavior that is also seen in modern birds. Speaking of baby dinosaurs, scientists have also recently learned that some dinosaurs laid eggs that were very similar to the eggs of modern birds. In fact, a study published in 2023 found that the eggs of some herbivorous dinosaurs were coated with a soft, leathery material that is also found on the eggs of some bird species. This discovery was made possible by a group of researchers who examined fossils of dinosaur eggs that were found in China. The researchers were able to identify the chemical composition of the eggs and compare it to the eggs of modern birds. They found that the eggs of herbivorous dinosaurs were chemically similar to the eggs of birds that live in warm climates, while the eggs of carnivorous dinosaurs were more similar to the eggs of birds that live in cold climates. This discovery suggests that the ancestors of birds may have evolved from dinosaurs that lived in warm climates, and that these ancestors may have been herbivores. Since Jurassic Park came out, we've also learned a lot about the behavior of dinosaurs. For example, before Jurassic Park, scientists thought that all dinosaurs were solitary creatures who only came together to mate. However, a study published in 2019 showed that some dinosaurs, such as the herbivorous Maiacera, lived in herds. This discovery was made possible by a group of paleontologists who examined footprints that were left behind by a herd of Maiacera in what is now Utah. The researchers were able to determine that the herd consisted of around 150 individuals, and that the dinosaurs were traveling together for around 10 days. This discovery suggests that Maiacera were more like modern-day mammals such as deer, and that they traveled in herds for protection against predators. We've also learned that some dinosaurs exhibited complex social behaviors. For example, a study published in 2022 showed that some dinosaurs, such as Ankylosaurus, may have engaged in elaborate courtship displays. This discovery was made possible by a group of paleontologists who examined the bones of several Ankylosaurus specimens. The researchers found that the males of the species had large, showy crests on their heads that they may have used to attract mates. The researchers also found evidence that the females of the species may have chosen their mates based on the size and shape of their crests. This discovery suggests that dinosaurs were not just primitive reptiles, but rather, they were highly evolved creatures with complex social structures. Finally, scientists have also learned that some dinosaurs may have had feathers. For example, before Jurassic Park, scientists thought that all dinosaurs were scaly, lizard-like creatures. However, a study published in 2007 showed that some dinosaurs, such as Velociraptor, may have had feathers. This discovery was made possible by a group of researchers who examined fossils of Velociraptor that were found in Mongolia. The researchers found that Velociraptor had long, stiff feathers that covered its body from head to tail. This discovery was significant because it showed that dinosaurs were not just reptiles, but rather, they were more closely related to birds. In fact, scientists now believe that birds are the direct descendants of theropod dinosaurs such as Velociraptor. So there you have it. Those are just a few of the things that we have learned about dinosaurs since Jurassic Park came out. From their physiology to their behavior, scientists have made some incredible discoveries that have revolutionized our understanding of these ancient creatures. Who knows what other secrets dinosaurs are hiding? Maybe one day, we will be able to bring them back to life. Or maybe we will find even more evidence that they were more like birds than reptiles. One thing is for sure though, if you want to learn more about dinosaurs, you should definitely watch Jurassic Park. Just don't take anything you see in the movie too seriously. I hope you enjoyed learning about what we've learned about dinosaurs since Jurassic Park. If you did, please leave a like and comment below to let me know what you think. If you're new here, subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.